Okay. Alright. Let's turn down the gain a little bit and I'm gonna start a party. This is already one. No. That's hard to find. There's one. There's two. There's three. Got one more. There he is. Alright. Kind of loosely basing this off of let me just check. You might see where I'm going with this. I don't know. Let's see. I don't build four block floors. I just can't do that. Because if you do that, then you put it here, and guess what? Oh, actually, I can build four block floors. I guess I don't build 3 block floors because 3 block floors would give you no headspace. So 4 block floors, I would build 4 block floors. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll call this floor 2 because floor 1's gonna have a bigger floor because the fact of the lobby. I don't know what I'm gonna make this building, but it's going to serve as inspiration for the other districts, which are not mine to work on. So this should give him, and him some inspiration going forward with what they're going to do. And in the future, it'll serve as a very big icon. I think these are good size floors, right? Yeah, probably. So I'm using a picture for reference, but it won't really fully look like that. Anyways, how many floors is it? Was 2. So floors 1 through 4 is just gonna be like this. Okay. Damn, this is already gonna surpass that building, which was only the tallest because I was testing the structure blocks. I built the base floor and I built the second floor, and then I just took the second floor and copied and pasted it. It's ugly, but it was a test, and it will serve as history until it gets demolished. Probably like the New York City buildings. Like I think once the tallest building in the world was demolished. 4, right? Yeah, 4 floors, 4 block, 4 floors, 4 block. The 4 floors won't stay consistent, but anyways, it's about to already get surpassed. Maybe it would help if I just preset how many I'm gonna need. So I have 2 more floors to make. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 blocks in each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Third floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth floor. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think my life's a little easier here. Yeah, along the river area, I want to make it more old school style, like maybe Midwestern style buildings, more stylistic, and then more of the modern, commercialized, McDonald's type buildings, also more like, your glass towers over there along the ocean coastline. When I picture like ocean coastline, I picture more Miami, New York. I know New York technically isn't even on the ocean, really. Manhattan is really kind of like pushed in there, but you go to me, more Miami, New York, style. Even Chicago style buildings, which is, I know Chicago's on a lake, but still, and it does have a river going through it, but and it is Midwest, but I have more of a old Midwestern vibe when it comes to like building along the river where the other districts can see it, versus like if somebody were to come in through, but just a boring little fun hypothetical, not boring, but they will see the more modern buildings, or up until the airport over there, the airport and the ocean sees more of like the more modern like buildings, whereas the more older buildings, you know, are better seen from within the city. You got to go deep into the city to kind of see the, you know, I guess the part of the city like right, the easiest to access is gonna have like, you know, the commercialized newer buildings. You know what I mean? That makes more sense. And kind of the more historical stuff is all on the riverfront. You know, if you really want to explore the city, you know. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I already built. Oh, that's all 4 floors. Again, I'm making the skeleton right now, which will give you an idea how tall this thing's gonna be, because this is just the first layer, as I'm calling it. Yeah, we're gonna very quickly surpass. How tall are we even at now? So let's say the y-axis starting at 67. 97 would be 30 blocks. So it's 87. Okay, so we're still quite short here, but we will easily surpass the other building. Okay. At this point, we're only going in a 1, and it's only for part of it. So this part might get a little confusing. Using Windows reference scale. So, looks like we're only pushing it back. Because we're at a 30 by 40. It's going to get pushed back 5, 5 near the top. Okay, that's easy. And then, you know, that gets pushed back. But I push this back a block, but that way will be pushed. How do I want to do this? 5 blocks, push it back 5 blocks already. Yeah, we can probably do that. So we're gonna push it back this way, par 5 blocks. Find it's kind of somewhere in the middle here. Because we have to shorten the length. So pushing in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom. And then we're pushing this in 1 block. That's it. But that 1 block is consistent across the board here. Very unnoticeable. We'll add more on as we go. We're making skeleton first. Alright, so push that one back by 1. Meanwhile, this gets pushed back by 5, but only in certain places. From what it looks like, and like I'm saying, I'm taking inspiration, but I'm not copying. Doing my own thing here, really. Oops, just looking at the wrong area. Because I want to get them both to 25, although maybe I can get it to 28. Move that back by 5 and 5 twice, which is what it kind of shows, and get to 30. Maybe only push it back 2. And then I only end up pushing the other one back by 2. Meaning, maybe I don't push this back yet. Is that kind of what I'm getting at here? Let me check my inspiration again. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. We don't actually push. Maybe I get them down to 28 instead of 25 at the end. 28 by 28. So one only loses 2 blocks going up. The other one will lose significantly more, but in a layered method. So, I mean, I can't tell. Maybe. Is 28 by 28 symmetrical? That's the other thing, too. Because we need to make sure the windows still all line up with each other. Like a 28 by 28 method. And everything in between, because If not, that's a difficult thing to go with. That's how we're doing the shell. We know the windows can line up in a method like this, right? We know that it works. And since the windows are also close together, it's not going to be too big of an issue. So like boom, 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 boom. We're just I'm just making sure we're lining up here. Well, what that does is one end will not have glass, but the other end does. That kind of bugs me. That's what I was afraid of happening. But yeah, that does bug me, especially since I already built the skeleton. Although that's why, Jesus, let me fix the microphone here. That's why we're building the skeleton. You know, we're building the skeleton because of that, for that whole purpose. I thought 30x40 would be an easy one. Did we put it on right? We didn't skip a block. No, the numbers add up. It makes, I don't even need to count it. Maybe. And we could keep, we know we're good like that. So I'm thinking maybe we, because the more we go up, the more we have to pull back. The more, if we go down, we pull up. So maybe we move it so it becomes 30x39, or we can do 30x41. Neither of which sound good. If we do by 29, or 39, I'm sorry, if we do by 39, and we pull back, this way we pull back by 5. Would we still have it? Would we still have glass that works? Also, this is wrong. We were pulling back the wrong way. That would have made it very disproportional. It would have to be the other way. That would have been bad if I would have went through with that. Right, so we have, right now we have 30x40. Math is never my strong suit. 30x40, and then you have this, and you catch my bearings here. We would pull back, because I want to get them both to 28. But let's first see what a 28 even be an ideal goal. So if we get a starting and ending number, we can work our way from there. Let's do that. Let's pretend this is the wall. We got 28 blocks total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Total, right? Yeah, 28 total. And then let's say we have, if you want, we can even try putting the glass on the ends, actually. That could change our... And what you want is you want it to match up. You don't want any... Yeah, you don't want that. That's what you don't want. That not good. Because now, what you're seeing is here, there'll be no glass. But here, there's glass. It's not what you want. So what if we end with 29 instead of ending with 28? Boom. Does that look wide enough? Or yeah, I think it looks good near the top. 29. Using this for reference, I think this is how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, This is only 20. So it would still put it way wider than that, even at its thinnest point, before you get to the pinnacle, I guess. Not counting the pinnacle. But yeah, I think we can, let me put that in my notes here. Yeah, we can end on a 29 by 29 basis. So if we're going to end on a 29 by 29 basis, where are we going to start? We can keep this how it is. We can start by a 30 basis. Although that means that it only pulls in once. It only thins out once. And I don't really know if I want it. I want it to thin out by 2 blocks. Meaning, I think what I want to do is expand this one. If I do that, it shouldn't cause an issue. Because you get block, 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 block. Because this touches it, yeah. Then you just go over and then this should touch it. Yeah, actually, did we have the same issue with this already? Because I expanded it. Yeah, you have window, no block, 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 window, no block. Yeah, that'll actually work. Just count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Yeah, we'll start it at 31 instead. And then just quickly, just really make some changes, but not too bad. So our smaller end is going to start at 31 now. So if they got 31. But then it's eventually going to end at 29. And what are we deciding on the other end? Excuse me. Well, we don't know where we're going to build yet here, so. On the other end, we decided, did that work? Glass, touching glass, touching glass, touching glass, touching glass, touching glass, touching glass. No, because in order for the glass to touch, if the glass were to touch here, it ain't gonna touch over here. We probably should add. Because it is touching here, but it's not, it would not touch over here. So we would add 1 over here. What is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38. Okay, I knew that. 41? Maybe, let's see. Why am I even putting it on there? Be expanded here. But touches here, touches here, touches here, touches here, touches here, touches here. And then but it doesn't touch still. Well, I should have known that because it matched up too perfectly with the glasses. Oh, I didn't even expand it, that's why. Duh. I'm a dumbass. So it touches here, it touches here. I gotta get rid of this glasses. Oh, Jesus. once we get these basic measurements down, it'll get quicker. I promise. Again, this is going to be inspiration for them, but also for me. Okay, bye-bye, cow. And it'll serve as an icon when we build future builds. You know, if we ever build more skyscrapers, it'll serve as like the comparison, you know, build, because it won't be the tallest forever, obviously. It's gonna be tall, but it won't be the tallest. But it'll probably be the tallest on the river, maybe. Maybe that's probably actually. Like tallest on this waterfront river area. That's why I put it on the corner. So all three of them get their own distinct view of it. It'll be like an icon on the river. More than that brick monstrosity over there, that's for sure. Okay. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36. So 41. Really? Okay. I hope I counted that right, because if not, it's gonna fuck with the whole measurements. You might have noticed I don't, that corner is like staying as it is. We'll fix the what's it called? We'll fix these after. I want to get the starting pillars. I'll fix them on the first floor at least, so we can have some semblance of what we're doing. I'm glad we're noticing these things now for sure, though. And then again, this one I don't think we'll have to change. No, because we only changed these. You know, we moved. Make sure just we're good here on that end. We're good here on that end. We're good here on that end. Therefore, we should be good. Get rid of this. That's right. Therefore, the pillars extended outwards. Just gotta double check, make sure everything lines up. Again, it should, but yes, and as expected, it does. There's so much more that goes into a building than you would think. Obviously, in real life, you can't just do what I'm doing. But even here, like, it takes some understanding of, I guess, I don't know. Like I said, we'll fix that in a minute. And then let's just do this real quick. Again, I know it's gonna work, but maybe OCD a little bit. There we go. The numbers are 31 and 41, right? Starting numbers are 31 and 41. And then we want to get it down to 29. Both layers on 29. Without breaking the rules here. So with this, we just gotta do that. That's all we gotta do. Here, this side doesn't need much correction. We just gotta do that, and we're good on this end. Here we're gonna have to completely shift these over. So we're gonna move these pillars. Not pillars, move these lines, whatever you want to call them, I don't know. Move them over here. These pillars up here should be already good. Yeah, they shouldn't need anything. These ones gotta get moved though. We just made the building bigger 1 block in both dimensions here. Made it wider and longer by 1 block. I don't know, I never thought of having a 1 at the end symmetrical, you know. Which is why I'm a little concerned about it, but I'm not actually, because we can adjust how we go up based on creative ability. That's not gonna matter, but the windows, in my opinion, have to matter. That's just, that's not quite creative. That doesn't give me creative ability vibes. That gives me like incorrect vibes, you know. I hate breaking these things. It's so particular. We'll already know the height by the time we're done with the skeleton. And then it's a matter of filling it in. And I'm not going to use the copy and paste trick with this because it's a little too particular. And I want to kind of do it right. We'll see what we're doing. I'm going to be taking periodic breaks too. And also people might be joining us later. Let's see. Limit quit to take a break real quick. Reason this. I know. I can't blame you. Oops. There we go. And I'm pretty sure. So I'm trying to do some shift trading here, hopefully. Let's see, where do we get any? I'm gonna take a call real quick. I will be back. I was on a phone call, but I am still here building, so you can still follow along if this is your cup of tea. It's hollow, like I said, this is just a shell. That's what this is. It's the shell. I'm doing 6 floors with this design, as you can tell. So 4 floors below, 6 floors of this design. As you can see, it's already basically the same height as that building. And despite that fact, we are not even halfway up this building yet. Seriously. Cause then it's gonna do another 6 floors. And even then we're not halfway up. So this building this building's gonna be massive. See how many floors it's gonna have total? Let me see. 6, and then holy shit. It's probably gonna have another 30 floors. Actually, let me look it up. $57 floors. Then again, the Empire State Building is 102, so this probably will actually be one of the tallest buildings in the city for a while. I don't think we're actually going to hit all 57 floors. But we are going to have quite a lot of floors. Because after this you have 6 more floors using the same design. And that's just a shell. So it's going to take a while to finish this building. I don't think we're going to finish it all today. But I at least want to finish a shell. That's my goal. Maybe we don't even have to fill in all the window holes. Just leave spaces for the windows, so you don't have to put in all the glass. But just leave space for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, do what we did here. First I want to, we still got a few more. Let me just get all the corners up. It has to be at 105 blocks. This is a fucking mega tall building right here. Probably even take a break and make another building, and then come back and finish this building at a later date. It'll look disproportionately large now because of the fact that there's only really one other kind of tall building, and it's not even that tall. In the grand scheme of things, this building will be easily dwarfed. this building will just seem tall because there's only going to be those two buildings. And on this waterfront, the buildings will probably only be 30, 40 floors tall, which, by the way, right now, this building itself is only, when I'm done with this part of the outline, 10 floors. And then 16 floors. And then 57 floors. But, so the other buildings will be very tall. This is just setting an example of a super tall building. It probably will be the tallest for a while, and I think it will probably be the tallest along this river. It has no name yet. We didn't even finish. I'm still getting rid of this island here. I'll keep that small one though, and maybe I'll keep a little bit of that one. Over there is Stevens District. I think he's making it like a kind of more of like a ruralish, farming, suburban type district, I guess. Whatever he wants to do with it. And as you can see, and there's the border, by the way, between him and Jamie's district. So from his district, you know, he'll kind of see this. So from over in this side of his district, you actually look straight down the river. So you can kind of see almost the entire waterfront from a weird view. Because I plan at the end of the waterfront, it's going to be like the town hall and then a statue or something, park, statue, whatever. Also, you can see other districts too. But this building will definitely stand out the most. But also, there's going to be waterfront buildings built alongside here too. So there's a whole nother river waterfront that goes through here. And actually the airport's over there. So there's going to be a skyline of buildings here. And then the other waterfront. But even in the other side of his district, it may not be the most noticeable building, but it might still be the tallest. This is one we're building right now. But yeah, his view will be like from over here. You know, just kind of like... Looks like the primary part of where he's planning on building is here, though. Which is directly across from it. So he will, like, directly see this building. And it'll be really cool to kind of show for scale, like, what's across. We'll do, as we get higher up, we'll do more of this perspective. It's a good break from just build. And over here, as you can see, he has, this is Jamie's district. This is more randomness. He doesn't really have an idea in mind. There's really no direct view, but at the same time, he's like in the middle of it. So he can see, over here, you can see this part of the skyline. You can also kind of look down the river. But from over here, well, you can't even really see. He mostly follows this part of the skyline. But again, that building will serve as a... He's probably planning on building something over here, on this mountain or something, and gets a good view. That skyscraper is like right there. And then Jacob's district, as you can see, I guess he's basically kind of like a Brooklyn type of district. He kind of has... He can do whatever he wants at this land over here. And you kind of have this, and boom, direct view. Oh, the building will be farther away because the bay. So yeah, I'm kind of creating a good view for them. But also within my own district, although more skyscrapers will be built. There'll probably be taller ones, more modern ones over on that side, but it will be still tall enough to where it will be able to be seen. So the brick building will serve as like a minor building that kind of gets dwarfed out. Then this building will be the one that like will be like forever remembered for its design and all that whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna text them to get on soon. This is going to be a very, very, very long... Minecraft streams and GTA streams are not equivocal at all. I love GTA, but I couldn't do it for a long period of time. There won't be as many episodes, maybe, but they will be long as fuck. Because it's not about entertainment at this point. When I do these, man, this is passion, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm already on the 6th floor layout. Maybe I don't want to go through a building doing all of these windows right now. But that will be the window design for the rest of the building. You see, like, all the way up, it'll be that, you know, design with the windows like that. But I really don't. But I think I just want to make, like, the shell right now. Like, the structural skeleton first. and then go back and add those, because all I'm doing is just building straight up. I feel like it'd be actually quicker if I just did it all at once, and then add the glass, and then add the floors, and then detail. So okay, so now that we got this part done, right? So now it kind of fixes itself a little bit. And by the way, if at the end of this you can kind of guess what this is modeled after, like what this is. Also, we got to do some terraforming around it too, because this will be the coast right here. This will be cut off. I didn't even mean to build this all the way over here because this is gone. I didn't realize. In that case, this is like right on the water. I could build a man-made waterfront after I get rid of this island. Because we cut off land here. There's actually land right here, but we cut that off. But we expanded over there. It doesn't look that natural, but it's a work in progress. But I think this building will really expand and make it look good. So, anyways, we get to our next stage. This building looks big, but then you got to remember that this isn't even half the building. We're at 10 floors. There might be 57. I doubt it. Maybe 40, 50 floors, maybe. Which is why I don't have time to build the windows for each of all of them. Believe it or not, though, it does get easier. It gets more mundane, but it gets easier. The design in the middle is kind of just it goes for a long time of the same design, and then near the top it gets more detailed again. It's detailed near the bottom, detailed near the top, but the middle just adds floors and just, gets you up there. You know what I'm saying? And later, if we get more people on here, I can take a break and do stuff, and you can hear other people talking, because I was on the phone, so I was like, I can still build, but, it doesn't matter, This is for documentation purposes. This is not for the purposes, which I don't, it's not for the purpose of really entertainment, but, if I do this, go back when the city's complete and be like, oh my god, look at that, look when I was building that building, and I was so old, and it's not even in the top 5 tallest buildings in the city anymore. Anyways, so now the next stage, I cannot believe we're only at this part, my god. It kind of does this, and then it will actually eventually do the opposite. Now, what happens is, as this part curves in to meet up, the building kind of comes back together again, but not really though. Is this the part where? Because it's 31 by 41, but it's not about to be 31 by 41 anymore. I think it comes in one here. Yeah, I think that side. Yeah, this side now finally cuts in one. Like the entire side cuts in one here. Let me just make sure I'm doing it right. So this side cuts in one. As well as this side. I just realized what happens on one side has to happen on the other side, which might make this building shorter. Which is why we're taking creative liberties. But that just completely throws off my measurements, because that already brings it down to 29. If it's cut on both sides. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the measurements are, really. It doesn't matter. Just ignore them. Just follow the design. So this is cut in just a little bit. Also, is it though really? Because nah, I don't want to do that. Because if it's cut in, because we cut in by 1, 2, so that's 4 already. Right. 41. Let's see, 41. That'd bring it down to 27. Actually, I still think we'll be okay, but we'll see. Hopefully, God forbid, I hope we're okay. If not, we can work with it. Anyways. But now this side catches up with the rest. Meaning, at this floor, these come in now. And they match back up with each other. Because the only thing that my measurements fucking up would do is just make it smaller near the top. Like, it'll make it, like, narrower, which means nothing, really. It might shorten it a little bit for proportion purposes, but again, it's already going to be super tall. Alright, so see, basically it just brings it back to base level. So then it actually gets kind of simple. Well, it looks kind of like it's inwards. I think maybe we can do that. Bring everything in on the long side in just a little bit, except for one kind of sticking out. For some depth, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's do that. So like for like 6 or so. I can bring it in for like 6 or so windows maybe. But let's see here. This is gonna be the floor. So window, hopefully here. Blessing I need is the windows not matching up. And then we'll come back and we'll fix what I want to do over here. Okay, perfect. That works. I'll fix it, just give me a second. Let me move this. I don't know why I didn't mean to do that, but wait a minute. Oh, yeah, no, we're not turning there. We're going all the way across. There we go. And it's going to be like this for 6 floors, but I want to change it up a little bit. Let's have 4 windows, and then we'll keep that there. Let's try this. 1, 2. Actually, this part would say the same. It would be the 6. Anyway, so let's see here. How many windows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18 windows, okay. I say the majority. It's like 4 windows here. Two, three, 4. Five windows, actually. I think of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows on each side. So 10 windows and then 8 in the middle. Would it though? Would it work? That one's 5, that one's 4. Let's see which one looks better. Because if we had 5 windows, oh god damn it. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I mean, this looks small. Proportional but small. I would have looked for anything else. Well, we won't really see the outside, but this part would stay out. That part would go in. I would actually prefer it to be not 2 blocks off there, like this. And then in the middle you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 8 on the outside. I like that better. We'll see how it looks. We'll do a little test here. Oh no, that would stay. How did I do it over here before it wasn't an issue? I just straight up skipped the corner window. But not where it would be. Because I didn't make the windows over there. You'd make an extra. I mean, just simply go inside for just a. It won't mess with the flow of the windows because everything else will still be proportional. Kind of goes in both ways. Or am I having the issue then? Why aren't they having that issue? Let's see. Yeah, because if I want to do that, it looks like that. No, it's because it goes in. But then that would throw up the pattern. This is a small, minute thing, but should we just keep it for 6 bars and just don't worry about it? Maybe invert it, make it go in, and vice versa. what ends up happening is the outside looks like it's kind of outside and then it comes in and there's, this would do the opposite of that. I don't know. Let's finish the windows here so we can kind of get an idea. Well, we weren't supposed to do it on the entire thing. Let's without, because if we wanted to push it inwards here, the window would have to go here. Would it? Oh, maybe I'm confusing myself here. It would look to me that everything goes inverted. But does it still maintain? So. Well, the window structure we're going for here is a little different. So, of course, no wonder it's not really looking like it's working. The lower half of the building kind of follows the same. Because after this point, the windows do something completely, start to do something a little different anyways. In certain areas, like the outside parts, not the inside parts. But I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do something a little different. As long as they're equal near the top, that's all I care. For instance, the 41 is now down to, is it 41? It's now down to a 36. 40, no, 37, because 41, this is already 41 across. 41, right? 40, 40, 39. Boom. Same on the other side. Happens on one side, happens on the other. 37. It's down to 37, and the other part of the building is down to, it's still at 31. But I plan on taking 10 off of 37, 36, 35, 34, 38, 32, 39, that'll bring it down to 27. When it's done on one side, because I want the windows, 1, 2. Maybe we can knock it out by 4 instead of 5. Move it by 8, because we're at what, 37, so knock it out by 8. Now we'll bring it down to 29. And if we do that again, at the top it'll be 21. So I want to knock that down by, I want to knock the other side down to 21 by the time we get to the top. which we can probably do. No, we'd have to knock it down by 5, actually. I guess it doesn't have to be totally proportional near the top either, but it doesn't, no, but we can probably knock this in though, and just not start adding windows till here. Looking at the wrong corner, because the next window starts at 59. There's one at 61 and 59. Well, obviously we can't do the 61. We can't do the 59 even. It actually won't be 57. I mean, the first window won't be till here. Unless you want to do double windows. For 6th floor. I mean, is double window something we want to keep going all the way up the building with? I kind of like the single window design though. But at the same time, I think it's time for some double windows. So we'll try this. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it looks. Can't build one till 57. Well, we don't have the equivalent of 57, so that was 1, 2, window. So we'll try. So 1, 2, window. Keep the 1 and then 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. We'll see even if it matches. No, see, it doesn't even match. That's what's frustrating about it. It wouldn't even match, so. Would you quit breaking that dam? Quit. Or we just don't. We do double. See, we did single here. Nope, it wasn't lightning. Those blue skies, it ain't lightning. Just, God. 1, 2, 3 window. So 1, 2 window. All the windows are in the same place. But if you wanted to do 1, 2 window, it wouldn't match up. We're gonna have to just keep it. Wait a minute. As much as I'd love to do this. Oh, that means, by the way, we can fix this too. But we have to move this in at some point because you can't just have one side. Depends if you had more of a cone shape, which is what I was picturing in my mind, but this way would be more like an Empire State shape. No, even the Empire State had kind of a cone shape. This way it would be like, since it's the way the windows are, I can't turn it in on this way, so that would literally leave me like... My only option is to have one side not go in at all. The other side takes compromises by going in. Maybe one side just keeps going in until it matches up with the other side. I mean, that could be. I mean, from that perspective, it would just get, from this perspective, it would just get more and more narrow as time goes up. It'll look like it's getting more and more narrow. But on this side, it won't look like it's getting more and more narrow. It'll look like it's getting more and more pointed. It'll look weird on this side. It'll look more straight up and down. I want to move it in like one more. That's all. That's all I want to move it in. But we can do this. We can do this. We can keep it like this actually, because at the next point, the other side goes in by 5, so by 10 total. Yeah, the other side goes in by 10 total. Next time, we have this side going by 2. So then the other side. Let's see, start off 3141. Now it's 41, 40, 39, 30. Now it's 37. Okay, so 37 by layer 2 and layer 3. It's still 37 because we're on layer 3 right now. And that would still, this one, like, it's still 31. We can get them both to 27 instead of 29. If subtract 20. Because if you take off 4. That's because the windows have to match up too. We gotta remember that the windows have to also match up too. That's the frustrating part. The windows throw me off too because that. If it's an odd number, these windows will match up. That's what I'm getting at. But move them in by layer 4. Have them at 29. But a layered experience-wise, you know what I'm saying? But then also move That went in by 2 on the next layer. Move it in by 1. Because 31. No, it'll 65 to 430. It's 36 and a half to 430. Have them both come in to hit 20, 29, 29. Yeah, probably. That'll probably work best. One sec, I'll be right back. So it should work. It should match it, going one by one. No, it doesn't work. Yes, it does work. It does work. So we're cutting in by 1 here. I decided to do this is layer 3, so we're cutting in by 1. Which in each side, which means we're really cutting in by 2 to get it down to 29. This other side will stay 27, this side will hit 29 now. So that side now hits that. We're not gonna go do glass all the way up, but that's just the layout. So one side's at 37, the other one's at 29 now. So they are both now smaller than they were at base level, which obviously. The one with 37 is gonna drop significantly though. It's 36, 37, 36, 35. 27. It was going to drop down to 27, or I thought it was going to drop down to 29, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. It's 27, yeah. Which means the next level, they both got to go inwards. On layer 4, they both gotta go inwards. And layer 5 is gonna stay 27 by 27. And then they equalize near the top, but yeah. Because right now you have 29 and 37. But it's about to go in by 10. The only difference between this building is they're both going to go in pretty significantly near the top instead of just one. It's going to balance out more, which is fine, actually. I think we're going to keep the average 6 here. We're going to do 6. So we're gonna do 6, and then we're gonna do, I think, actually, let's do 8, and then 10. Yeah, let's do 8 and then 10. Or no, 6. Or 6 and 8. Let's do 6 and 8, actually. 6 and 8. So after that, it'll be this next layer. So it'll be 16 plus 8. So, low 24 floors. Done. So it'll be at 24 floors. And then at that point, the building will be completely, basically square for quite a while before we get to the pinnacle at the top. So let's do 6 and 8. So 6 floors with this exact layout. Okay, so 6 floors like this. 6 floors will be 29 by 37. That's the way it is right here. And then then the next layer, they'll both go down to 27. Hopefully that works. Then it'll get easier near the top, because then it'll be symmetrical. We'll see how this turns out in the end. So yeah, we'll... I mean, do you think 6 floors will look like this? Yeah, we'll do 6 floors like this, and then we'll do 8. Let's see. Can't count this. Yeah, we'll do 6 and 8. I want to keep it like that. We'll do 6 and 8, and then we'll do 15, and then 5, and then another 5. Okay, let's do it like that. So let's just take one step at a time, because we're gonna do 6 floors like this before it cuts in again. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's a square building for 6 floors. So 6 floors like this. How noticeable is that, by the way? Like, really far away. How noticeable is that one simple black inwards on each side? It should be enough to notice. Not really, but it is. At the same time. It isn't, it isn't. Let's see how this goes. Well, let's see how this goes. Alright, we'll see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 looks, right? Yes, 4. It says 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay, what am I going to do? 1, 2, 3, boom. 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 floors. 1, 2, 3, boom. 4 floors. 1, 2, 3, boom. 5 floors. 1, 2, 3, boom. 6 floors. What does that bring the height to? 135, so just go every corner. This should be quick because it's just a square. It doesn't start to get, the curve doesn't come back yet. This next curve will be more defined too, by the way. We'll start up and down. Jesus, we're already like significantly above. Like we're already very high up. Might take a while for this record to be surpassed, I'll tell you that. Three, 4, 6, yep. This will be the 16th view from the 16th floor. But I kind of want to have one super tall building early on, just so like, there's, first it puts things into size scale. Like, look how big that building is, type of scale thing. But it also gives other buildings something to look at. It's like, hey, look how high up we are in comparison to this, but also look how low we are compared to that. You know, I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of an inspirational landmark early on. Also, because of where it's located, it's kind of centrally located-ish when it comes to the like the suburbs or the other part of the district. I'm not sure if I want to make them suburbs or if they want to have their little districts to be independent towns, or if they want to be part of the city. We originally agreed they were just going to be other side districts of the city. But if they want to make them suburbs, they can do that too. Hoping to get them on so I can kind of throw some ideas to them. I don't know. I was gonna say I fucked up with the scale here, but no, I didn't. Yeah, no, it's good. What's this one? Oh, we got one more. Again, I'm just making the shell. Okay, kind of see it now a little bit. So this is how tall it would look already. Pretty cool, huh? Also, even from like... Sorry, I had to sneeze, guys. Even the view from the... Sneeze again. Even the view from the 17th floor, which, by the way, this would only be about halfway up the building. And you're already, like... looking in the distance, you know? This will probably be in the top 5 tallest buildings, even well into the city, even to the point where the city is so developed that there's a distinctive downtown district with new skyscrapers. This building will still probably be in the top 5, holding for the OG old buildings. Anyways, sorry. I guess that sneeze got me. Especially these are, I don't think he plans on building high. He plans on building mid-sized building, kind of like that one. But, you know, it'd be good scale. Anyway, so just for scale, by the way, like land-wise, this is a big building in the inside, by the way, and even so, there's still plenty of room. Build another big-ass building there, a couple smaller buildings. Same thing next to, in between those two buildings. But yeah, we should be good. We can always add land. That's what's cool about that over there is we can always add land. Along the riverbed we can't though, so which is why I'm more picky about what I build over here. Over there it's kind of like, yeah, whatever, build, that's cool. It looks cool, build it. But over here I'm a little bit more like, That's what it looks like from here right now. Anyways, now we get to our next layer. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit here. And then it's gonna speed up significantly in a bit. Height-wise at least. For skeleton purposes. So yeah, we're not even halfway up the building. Anyway, so now it becomes a matter of it's kind of an opposite thing now. You see how down here the inside went in first and then the outsides went in? It's going to be the opposite. The we basically take these procedures, right? Take these coordinates, and this goes in first. But this time by 5. 2, 5, boom. So it goes in by a bigger amount. See, a little bit of a flip on the Empire State Building, which was more like, I think it was more the opposite was defined. I would go in by 4, but I think that would, well, we'll see. We might actually go in by 4, because, no, because we need to keep, what did I have it going in by? Jesus, I don't even know. Very sounds. It has to be 27. 37, 36, 35, 34. Yeah, it's gonna have to go by 5. So it might look a little weird. Because you have the outside still just like kind of sticking out a little bit, you know. Might do a similar building to this at some point. Oops, no, don't do that. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe like another building similar to this down at that end or something. We're only about the height of that mountain, by the way. We're not even that high up yet. Anyways, so... Oh, also, we're bringing this one in 1 to 27. This could work so long as the windows work with us. I don't know. Oh yes, we have to do what we did over there. So, let me make sure it's all matched up and everything. Because on the side it touches that. So it does too. Which might be, actually, that's incorrect. It shouldn't be doing that. It shouldn't be matching up with it. It should start when the one ends. So it should go back here. Same thing with this side, should go back like this. That looks a little more symmetrical, I don't know. Same thing up here. Therefore, we'll go back here. There we go. Yeah, that matches up with that. Yeah, I know we gotta add the glass to it too, but .464 should be .464 here too. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's just build the wall. Foundation first before we see where the glass will go. This should make them equal, at least this part. At this point, be equal now. Really quickly, I wanted to see, do we want to add windows on here? Will it interfere with anything? I think we can actually. And same on this side. Remember, these old ass buildings, they wanted to maximize space light or whatever, you know, they couldn't do what these modern buildings can do. No, it's matched on the other side. I just thought maybe we could do that before I get all flustered over the windows probably not matching up there. Oops. I like this material. I think it works actually, it really does. There's a lot of windows, but there's also a lot of blocks. I think it matches up great. Maybe I'll do a more Empire State Building, more tutorial-based one over there. Or over there. Or something. Let's get the glass set up, and then we're doing 8 floors, like with this weird, not weird, but like this kind of interesting cross style. Is it supposed to end up like that weird kind of a style? I mean, in theory, I guess. But I don't know, it's an interesting looking building. Let's see some windows. If I build a window here, does that even match up with the windows below? No, that doesn't even match up. It contradicts the windows below. Do we want to contradict the windows below? Because if we follow the windows below, here's where we are. Is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Here it doesn't matter so much because we don't have a consistency with windows here. We can do it like that. Each side. I don't even know where the windows are down here. $478. So the corner does get one. Okay. Awesome. That'll be a whole fun challenge, is adding that in near the end. Is filling in the skeleton? That'll be a fun challenge, but it requires a little less brain work than what we're doing, you know, so. Oops, did I forget to... Hold on a second, real quick, I forgot to finish this. There we go. Now let's see where we got here. 53. Which means the corner doesn't get one, but let's see. But this corner does. We don't even try matching them up anymore. I don't even make a big deal of that anymore. Because these windows, man, I might waste my time with them. Anyways, so here's our style for the next 8 floors. Still here. 3, boom. This goes 1, 2, 3, boom. Sure. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 1, 2, 3, boom. 2, 1, 2, 3, boom. What? Oh, see, I'm hitting the boom. I gotta do 4. 1, 2, 3, fourth. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, fourth block. 1, 2, 3, fourth block. 2, 3, fourth block. 1, 2, 3, fourth block. 2, 3, 4, fourth block. Oh. Jump. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 3 more. 2, 3, 4. Two more. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Eight floors. Boom. Damn. It is getting tall. And at that point, the rest of it comes in, if I'm not mistaken, right? The rest of it comes back in and it becomes like a regular building again. Is that the case? Is that the case? Yeah, it becomes a regular building again until they get to the top. And then we start curving together. Hopefully. What do we need to bring all the points to? 167. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we start at 67? Yeah, we started at 60. This building is 100 blocks tall. It's so tall that I can't... It's so tall that I feel like I gotta fly around it. So bring these to 167. We'll start on top and go down. We have what, 16 floors? So we're gonna have 24 floors. So alright, now it's gonna take it wall by wall because these are a little more complex than your typical. Oh, I just built all around it anyways. It's okay. We'll keep doing that then. Yeah, this next section we're about to do after I'm done filling this in, it'll be very quick and easy to fill in because it is a simple square. You can see it coming together. I think that's cool. But yeah, we got 24 floors now built in the skeleton of the building. Oops. Damn it. I'm questioning the block I'm using. Do you think this block is meant to be going up this high? What am I doing? Can't do that. I don't even know, what is this block in real life? Mud block. I feel like it's meant for huts and stuff, and here I am using it, but it looks so good. I mean, if we really want to, we can change the skeleton block since we already have the layout, but... Mud brick skyscrapers. Oh, that actually happened. What's the tallest brick building in the world? It's only 16 story? Oh, damn. We might have to change material. You think maybe? What material will we even change it to? Maybe concrete? Like a brown concrete? How would that look? Yeah, I might. What looks better, terracotta or concrete? The issue is it takes so much time to do that anyways. Concrete, yeah. I mean, let's fill this out with concrete instead of... look from afar. Gotta do some imagination here. Maybe we would be better off using concrete. I think so. Why not just finish the building off with concrete and go back and replace? But there's gonna be a lot of buildings with. What is the Empire State Building made out of? Or the building I'm basing it off of? Damn it, low. I just made out of concrete. Maybe go for like a brighter concrete. Terracotta, Garrett's concrete. Or do we go for more of a gray concrete? I don't know, let me look. Well, it has a brownish look to it, so definitely. A lot of newer buildings that have a lot of concrete in them, though. You know, I'm sticking. This is Minecraft. Fuck this shit. I'm sticking to the. No, I'm gonna stick to it. Come this far. Placing the black would be tedious. And destroying it would just make me feel like shit completely, so. So we're gonna go through with this. Till the others get on the world and they're like, this is ugly. So I'm afraid of. They're like, this is an ugly tower. It's ugly, it's unrealistic. Well, I know brick isn't supposed to even be meant to be built this high up. I mean, if there was a command or something to change all these blocks. Then maybe I would. Anyways, that's 24 floors done. Let's see if this looks like, from Stevens District, it'll look like this kind of right now. Even from the other damn side of his district, even if he builds all the way back here, damn near the woods, because he passes district and over to the main part of the city. I don't think anybody's building back here. You actually can't see it back here, but you can see it up here. I'm gonna look at that, see if you can change the material of it. Maybe I shouldn't have picked that material. Oh, come on. Damn spelling. This is really old. You can tell by the intro.
This will be a really short video. This is really simple, but it's very helpful. So we'll need to select one on the outside and then go all the way around to the other side of the building. It's might be a little tricky considering. Let's see, okay. I'll just say that looks about right here. And then we do expand. Or actually, let's count how many we have up. 6 up, so we'll go 7, I guess, just to be safe. Expand 7 up, then you do replace iron block with, let's say we want to replace it with diamond block.
I don't think that'll work, but I'll try it. I'm gonna look, see if there's even a oh god, I keep hitting the wrong one. Replace, let me see, replace. Replaces items in inventory. Well, I just don't have any better material to I can't think of any better material to make this with. Super large buildings need to be made of concrete. But that's so much work. I mean, a lot of it is just skeletal work, but You want to finish the building in brown concrete, and then we'll come back and we will fill in the rest. Nothing about the build will change. Structure will stay the same. Everything we did. Just destroy line of blocks, replace line of blocks. Nothing is changing. It's just going to be a different material because the mud brick isn't going to work. We're going to use brown concrete instead. We're going to go more normal with this. Okay? More normal. More normal. Oh, excuse me. So, let's ignore that for now. Okay? You guys want to listen to Vosh? Anyway, where's the let's see here. Okay, we gotta try something else. I was giving a shift away. It was, bro, this is my one day off, guys, and it was literally just fucking 12. Now it's 4 hours later. God damn. How long ago was my call? That was at 1:30. No. God damn. I don't even want to see how long I'm streaming. Anyways. Okay, fine, Monday. Okay, 24th or 25th. So I can pick that one day up. Damn. So we're gonna finish. Oh yeah, let's see what we gotta do for the building. Becomes a square now, right? I think. Yeah. It'll look weird because we're doing this now. Because we're changing the material halfway through the build. Good news is we still have a lot of floors left to go, and we're changing the material now. At least it might seem like we waited a long time, and yes, we did, but like compared to how much we have left. So now we have the bulk of it. I think this will be our biggest. This will be our biggest increase. 1, 2. Let's do 18 floors. 18 on top of the 24. We're going to do 10. We're going to do 10. Yeah, let's do 10. Because, you know, yeah, it's already really tall. Excuse me. So 10 floors. Let's do 10 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. hit 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit 9. 3, 4. Hit 10. That's 10 more floors. And it's like this. So there are 34 floors. All right. 34 floors. Make album go to 207. We're gonna finish the skeleton, and we're not even gonna change the material today, or do the interior or the windows. We're just gonna do the skeleton because this is taking so long. Wow. Only outdoing myself here. And let me finish this wall. Do it wall by wall. I just sorry, I got it on my head. Jamie tries to compete with me, or Jacob tries to compete with me, or somebody tries to compete with me, or somebody, and they build a really skinny skyscraper, and is literally just it's like 10 by 10, and just goes straight up, no design, no nothing, and it's like just a slight bit taller than this one, and then takes first place, but it's like skinnier than that, and just oh my god, but it's built right next to it too. "34 floors. I know, it looks weird because of the two different material. Ignore the two different material things. Okay, just pretend it's the same material. Okay? It's a weird looking building, huh? Weird looking building. Looks a little weird from the corner. Still looks good, but it definitely does look better straight on. It'll definitely get surpassed, but it definitely seems bigger when you're closer. So you have 34 floors. Now, it's only 3 floors, but in a different style. Three floors, but they each go in by 5. We shouldn't do it like that, it confuses me. 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's just an effort to get it to end. Perfect. I don't want to get rid of that. I'm going to be keeping that. We can use the brick still for certain things. It's just for the skeleton. It's just. I'm not trying to be super realistic because this isn't realistic either, but more so. I honestly don't even think it looks any better. In fact, I think it looks arguably slightly worse, but probably more realistic. But the building isn't that actually that tall. Especially once you start to see other like super tall buildings, especially the ones I follow through tutorials, especially the modern ones. You'll see it definitely wasn't that tall. It'll still be in top 5 probably for a long time, but it won't be number 1 forever. It will be for now because we're not planning on many super tall buildings right now. Or if it will, it might go down to 2, but that's about it. That doesn't look even. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 3, 4 there. 4 there. No, it's equal. I don't think it was ever meant to cut in this much though. Yeah, what if for like a couple more floors we let that go up a little bit more? Let part of it go up a little more. Could do that. Yeah, we can do that. Why not? Or the sides again, but that doesn't really make any sense. Let me see my reference again. think this should, I don't know. No, it doesn't. As you know, I kind of gave up going up the building kind of in terms of matching that. And we do 3 floors like this. And maybe we even can move this one out a little bit. Nothing different, just moving out one. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we'll do this. I don't know if it doesn't make much of a difference, but we're almost at the top now. What the fuck did I miss? Oh, well, I gotta get rid of that anyways. Big O's for like 3 floors? Yeah, 3 floors, about it. I think we should still use the brick for the inside. 2, 3, 4. Bam. 2, 3, 4. Bam. Bam. 1, 2, and 3. And bam, that's it. You guys have Kyle Kalinske uploaded today? I don't know. God damn it. I mean, sorry. Good thing I don't get money from these. I mean, no, not a good thing. I wish I did, but if I did, good thing I went to whatever. Yeah, it's a weird looking building, but I think it's a cool looking building. As time went on, I kind of left my inspiration behind a little bit more and more. For better or worse, I don't know. One more, maybe? Yeah, let's do one more. So I have 36, 37. So this would be 38th floor. There we go. Again, yeah, we gotta fix the lower half, but it's okay. Oh. So order some food. All right. $34, split 34 floors. It's 38 floors, right? Yeah, because you have the original 4. Yeah. 4. You have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 'Cause 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 34 floors. 38 floors. You ready just to put the spire on? Or do 2 more floors that are normal without the T. Okay, yeah, so we can do 2 more. Make it 40 floors and then the spire. Or we can just start the spire on now. Yeah, we can just throw the spire on. Make it a 38 floor building. We might actually use a terracotta spire. I'm putting on a cone on top of it. See it over terracotta. It's too dark. Maybe they're original. Let's see here. Actually, it fits. I think it goes up by 2. I think it should go up by 2 each. There we go. Once you fix the material and finish up that actually looks really fucking good. I'm actually, that spire on top, that looks really fucking good. From back here at least. Wow, I'm actually genuinely kind of impressed. Pretty symbolic. There's kind of a whole district in between here too. Whatever he puts here, I don't know. Wow, look at that. As you get closer, it becomes more clear. This portal was once sitting here alone. And then from where I want the airport to be, what would it look like? Well, the airport's so far away. Like, the runways will be over here. The airport building itself will probably be like here. So you probably get out here. So you'll just see it, but that's gonna be other buildings. More ones closer there, probably taller. What happened to all of our dolphins? There they are. But then when you're coming into the city, yada yada. Again, you're gonna see other buildings first. This building is not meant to be seen by new people in the city when they first get here. There's gonna be like a more modern downtown. There's even gonna be a town hall, statue here, theme park there. Hi, Jacob. Hello?
Hello.
You want to join the world?
Yeah. I literally like woke up like time is it now? 4? I woke up, holy shit. Alright, like 2 hours ago, saw that that you live streamed since 1. So you've been on this for
Am I still streaming? I wanted to build a building that make up for that piece of shit that I built. So I built a building next to it, and I put some work into it. Although halfway through the building, I decided I want to change materials, so that's why it's built on 2 different materials.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I literally just clicked on it right now, and as I clicked it, I was like, "Holy shit, he's still on."
Yeah, I'm gonna change the bottom half of the material back to what the top half is. It's just it has 34 floors.
Is it on multiplayer or no?
It should be. Is it not popping up?
Nah.
Here, let me reopen the world.
Okay. Okie dokie smoky.
Smoker.
Smoky.
Let's see.
How's
here.
my microphone sound, by the way?
Listen to the stream.
Does it sound the same as that one microphone that one day? Or lower quality?
Oh man, you something out of me. Oh. You can't join. My PS Plus ran out.
Oh, okay.
Shit. That's why it was. Let me end the stream. I've been streaming for 4 hours. It's over.